What's going on? Just Joan here. Just got off work. We started at 3 in the morning to get off at 1 in the afternoon. Started early to get off early so I can make this 3-hour drive up north to my favorite lake, Pymatuning. Got a tournament tomorrow. Hoping to get up there and get some practice in. Stay tuned. There's one. There's a good one. There's one. Driving up here, I'm pretty excited. This is one of my favorite lakes to go fish. It fits my style perfectly. It's shallow, full of lily pads, full of grass, full of wood. It's a shallow power fisherman's dream lake. It's full of fish, so you know it's not too hard to run around and get bit, and that suits my style very, very well. I love to fish shallow. I love to power fish, and I love to catch a lot of fish. So this lake's like perfect for me. It's been 2 years since I've been to the lake. Last time I was here was in 2020 for a club tournament that I actually ended up winning. I think I won 2 tournaments on this lake. It's just one of my favorite lakes to go to. I actually don't even have my boat with me. One of my best friends, he has a camp up here on the lake, so we'll be taking his boat to the tournament tomorrow. This boat is a 16-foot John boat with a 20 horsepower tiller handle motor. I've never actually ran a tiller handle gas motor before, so I'm a little nervous about taking his boat out. The lake is actually really big. It shouldn't be a 20 horsepower lake, but it is. It's a 20 horsepower restricted lake, so you're not allowed any motors over 20 horsepower, which really sucks because then you're limited to a small boat. And this lake is pretty big and it's acceptable to wind and waves. And why wouldn't it be calling for 10 to 20 mile an hour winds? Not the wind forecast that I was hoping for. I'm a little nervous about running a 16-foot John boat through 4-foot waves. But it is what it is. We're going to see how it shakes out and go from there. Well, we're here. Never drove a boat like this before, so I'm a little nervous about this tiller motor. Hopefully I don't wreck the son of a bitch, but we'll see what happens. It's a pretty badass little boat here that Brian has here. I'm looking forward to getting out there and fishing out of it. Hopefully she holds up to the weather. Well, it's not the smoothest riding boat or the driest, but sucker does go pretty good for being a 20 horsepower. Well, I have no idea how to mount the GoPro camera on this boat. So I'm going to get out whatever they call it, the chesty mount, and wear it. I hate wearing that stupid thing, but I don't know how else to film and fish at the same time, so bear with me in this video. So I decided to start over here on the back side of this island. It's completely protected from the wind. It's probably the clearest water that I know of on the northern end of this lake. Basically, I started here just to see if there's any beds around. Water temp is 57.9 degrees. So I'm sure before all this rain, it was probably a little warmer than that. So kind of expecting to see a couple on bed. We'll find out. There's one. Well, that didn't take long. Chunk too. Wow. That's a 2.5 pounder. Chatterbait. Definitely pre-spawn. All right. What the hell did I get? Just a little one, just wrapped up. Yeah, seemed to be biting. Man, is that a dark one living up there in that stump. Caught him on a Zoom baby brush hog. There's another one, little one. They're getting smaller. Not the right direction. Like, I'm about to go over top of these two great big stumps, which is probably a bad idea, but I really don't care because we can come back tomorrow during the tournament and fish these a little bit better and a little bit slower. So I'm just not really paying attention to what I'm doing with the boat. I'm just kind of fishing, and if I kind of mess up and go over the top of something that's juicy like this, no big deal, because it don't even matter. I still caught one. What the hell is that thing? What is that? I have no idea what this is. Oh, come off. I have no idea. It was freaking giant and brown.
There's one.
Another 2-pounder. Man, this place is, they must be just eating. Another one on a chatterbait just going down the bank. So basically, if you're wondering why I pick up a chatterbait at certain spots and flip others, basically the stuff that don't look real good, as far as stumps and, you know, stuff to flip. I mean, I could flip, you know, what's here, where I see just bank that don't look very good to me. That's where I'm gonna pick up the chatterbait and just cover water. And when I get around some juicy looking stuff, that's when I'll slow down. There's another one. I'll slow down around the wood and flip. Man, that's 6 bites already. Number 6. Oh, tree. That's a pretty decent one. Doesn't look very big, but he's heavy. And that's a 2.5 pounder too. He's peeing. I think that's just a big male. Pre-spawn. So if you wondered why I went from a swim bait to this beaver style trailer on my chatterbait, is mostly because they're cheaper than the swim bait I was throwing, and it don't seem to matter when they're biting this good. Another good one. Man, just cookie cutter 2.5 and just beautiful fish. This is insane. Just insane. I decided to switch spots and try one of these backwater ponds. The water's a lot dirtier. Now, I haven't been in here for about 4 or 5 years. That's not true, probably 3 years. I'm calling my shot. I'm either gonna catch one off that stump or that stump. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, first cast, told you. Called it, first cast. The reason I was able to call it is the entrance to that pond is right there, and these are the first spots they can stop at coming into this pond to spawn. Stump number 2 has a fish too. That was the first cast over that one. I called my shot double. I could probably catch another one off this one. I mean, this one's pretty big, and I just threw it at the end. I was able to catch him. I'm sure there's probably some more on this one. Find out. There he is. Got him. Oh, he come off. There's a good one. We're just a fighter. Well, that's the best one today. That's a good one. So I went through all these lily pads and haven't had a bite. I get to one lay down that's in the middle of these lily pads, and I get that female to bite. It's the first female I've caught today. There's one. It's probably the male. I would have to say that was a bed right there. For some reason, the female bit first. I mean, they're just so, they're healthy. Yeah, 2-pounders on weigh 2 1/4 right now. As soon as I started reeling it again, I felt tap tap.
True south.
Well, at least I'll have your spinnerbait pieces falling.
Yeah. It's all the same. It's like you're catching triplets.
Yeah.
Twins and triplets.
Got a couple nice ones.
That's 3-5 something.
Ow, ow. He's a little heavier. I mean, it's until you get them up out of the water, they're bigger than they look. They're just so freaking fat and heavy.
Older water.
Mm-hmm. Oh. See behind see that hole behind that stump?
Where?
Right here. See how there's a stump that's out of the water, one that's under the water, and a hole right behind it? Go into that hole. I just saw one come up and freaking look at my... It looked like a good one. Yep.
So it didn't go far, I wonder.
He come out. He got it.
He got it. I felt him take it, but I was hung up in the tree.
I thought he was a lot bigger than that, but I see how dark he is.
Yeah.
That's...
I felt him take it, and I was like, no, I'm just hung up in the tree. Then he swam out with it like an idiot.
I'll guide you on your home lake.
There you go. There you go. Now it is 0. Now we can fucking drink beer.
They're fun though.
Yeah. You took that chatterbait back up.
Yeah. Fun.